Hello and welcome to the biggest collection of dipshits in the company. It is Pick Central. We do our daily gambling show right here. We're going to talk picks. We're going to talk sports. We're going to talk about whatever comes to Marty Mush's brain because somehow he's still on the show. It is presented to you by Fireball. Fireball whiskey. Right here I hold in my hand the adult trick-or-treat pack. In Ben Mentz's hand is just a big old bottle of Fireball. There's no better drink to say F it and free your fire than Fireball, whether you're going to a tailgate or a game or you're just going to hang out with friends or you're at a bar. Nothing takes a regular, ordinary, mundane event to the next level like this little thing right here. It is Fireball whiskey. Say F it and free your fire. This is the adult trick-or-treat pack with a bunch of little nippers in there, little shots, little fun stuff to get the Halloween party going. Huh?
I didn't like how you said that.
I don't like the way I said it either.
There's one thing about Brendan Walker, he loves nips.
Fireball. Free your fire. Say F it.
That's a slogan for you right there.
The nip.
You just spilled everywhere.
Just knocked the water all over
Everywhere.
the place.
Just keeps going.
He said to knock the fireball like I always do.
Farm animal.
Off and rolling, baby.
Well, the good part is it spilled towards Big Ev and not towards
Of course
me.
it did.
So it's water, Big F. I didn't just put it in the Atlantic Ocean.
And these are my not as good shoes. It's fine. It's a Beatus.
It's water on a floor, even if they were your
It's
best.
fine.
Okay, it's fine then. Don't get mad. All right.
Yeah.
Do a little tap.
Smitty, hello.
Brendan Walker.
Bush, hello.
How we doing?
Big Ev, hello.
Hello, Brandon.
Rico Bosco.
I gotta go last.
You didn't.
Didn't
Two more. Yeah, I specifically came to you in the middle.
Hello.
He was ready for that when you started over here.
He knew
And
I'm
he
going
just
last.
Still, even though it didn't happen, he still had to have it come
I
out.
skipped these just so he wouldn't go last.
Hello.
Ben Mentz
How we doing, Brandon?
and White Sox Dave.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
It's always nice to
It's
have
always
you.
fun being in the Pick Central room.
Isn't it?
It is.
Your Twitter's wild, man.
Why?
Just like, I really need a jazz musician to listen to.
That was
Fucking bored. What am I
was like-
supposed to do? None of you losers
Just
come
look
out
it
with
up.
me.
Can we pull that tweet? Can we pull that tweet up?
It wasn't even jazz.
What's that?
No, it was
It's like a blues.
Yeah, I needed some blues music to rock
so
out
wild.
to. Fine with that.
love your-
Sorry, you don't
I love
have
your
any
Twitter. I love your
class
Twitter.
or
culture.
I don't listen to
culture.
music. I don't listen to music.
that's weird.
His
a weird
You
move.
say his Twitter's wild. His life's wild. He arrives on Wednesday or Tuesday with a huge gash on his face. It's like, what happened to you? He doesn't even know.
Chilling in my New York
Fronting
City
people in the
hotel
I mean,
room.
you're talking like it's like I look like I got in a fight with Tyson.
I can see the gash still from.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a small nick from a razor or the dog did it. It's like a little.
A, yes, your hair does go to your eyeballs, so that's believable. And B,
wait,
you
but-
confront people in Newark constantly, so I can see you getting scratched.
Oh, wait,
Newark.
White Sox Dave. If the dog did it, you would know the dog did it.
I could have been.
Wouldn't be
asleep.
guessing.
Could have been asleep. Maybe.
Your dog attacks you in your sleep.
I mean, kicks around maybe a little bit. He sleeps in the bed when he crawls in at like 2 a.m. when he knows I'm not going to boot him from it.
Okay, all right. Well,
Your stories with your
could never
dogs
do
are my
that.
favorite.
I can never do the dog in the bed.
I don't like it, but
Just wait till you get
I'm trying not to fight it.
my wife doesn't allow it, but I don't mind a dog in the bed. I like a good dog in the bed.
I love it.
Can I make an assumption that might be mean?
Yeah,
Might not be.
Mhm.
I feel like you use your dog as a napkin.
Smitty. I mean, well, I don't, but you can have the cheap, easy layup, Smitty.
Oh, it's confirmed. We told this story.
Yeah, we told the story. It's
It's a
amazing.
napkin. What are you talking
That's
about?
Like if you have
That's-
Cheetos on your hands, and you're like, "Oh, come here, doggy." Yeah.
I mean, I let him lick my hands.
I've done not a dog, but I did a dirtbag move like that. I'll never forget. Memphis, Tennessee, 1-2. It was back when the game was at 8 o'clock. College hoops. Went out and got a shitload of wings. I was the only one in my house, in my attic. I'm watching.
Oh yeah.
Got a towel.
Yeah.
Downstairs instead of going through a million napkins, which break and whatever.
Oh, towel's fine.
Towel right on the thing, and I just was going
Oh,
like this.
yeah,
the whole, it was
that's great.
unbelievable.
Towel's fine. I thought you were gonna say like
That's
an
like
old
the-
shirt or something.
Oh no, I would
like
do
the-
that.
Sure, it's
so-
fine,
Yeah,
too.
that's fine.
Yeah, I think
I
You
guess
need to normalize like common sense stuff.
I almost think you need like a wing eating shirt. Well, just a
Yeah,
a
just
shirt.
to
That
go
I'm gonna
like
eat
this.
wings
Just a
at home.
slap
Just
shirt, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Bring back the hanky.
It's just got stains from over the years.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
that's your only shirt.
I'm a
for
big
wings.
eat shirtless guy in the house.
You big eat shirtless guy.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
I feel like your shirt
I live by myself.
Okay, fine.
So do I.
I'm saying
I shirtless.
Okay, let's just be real here. You're not just talking about shirt. You're talking about the whole thing.
Just boxers, probably.
Exactly.
You don't want to spill anything on your shirt?
Because you get like one stain and a white tee. I don't love doing laundry all the time. I'm
I
like,
think
oh,
that's a
God.
big man thing.
But also crumbs in the
Spill, yeah, you don't want crumbs.
crumbs in the chest hair. That's annoying as well.
That's a easy dust.
Yeah, so squib. That's a quick off.
Just takes a shower. He doesn't have to wait for anybody. He just takes a
When
shower.
you live alone, it's great.
I'm behind that.
I pretty much get home.
okay.
Pretty much if I'm home, I'm just in boxes.
So wait a minute. All right. So now you're painting a picture for me. Tonight at 9:00, when you're tweeting about West Virginia needing a touchdown.
Yep.
And you're like, well, West Virginia, come on, one time for the boys, and you're like, you're tweeting that in boxers.
Highly likely.
I mean, I could attest.
Maybe a white tee in boxers, probably not.
Again, I told you guys I FaceTimed him when I saw him playing blackjack, and I was live, and he just had no shirt on.
Yeah, I was on the toilet. Oh yeah, I was taking a
Like-
shit. I was
He was taking a shit. But
I was naked. I was
you
completely
can't-
naked.
Also, just you gotta take your shirt off when you go to the bathroom. No.
No. Why?
I usually
I do it in my house. See,
Yeah, in your
I
house.
was shirtless anyway,
Yeah.
but
if I'm in my house.
situation,
Yes.
I would have taken
Your
my
house,
shirt
yeah,
off.
it's way more comfortable.
And you have time.
Yeah, if you got a good one coming. Yeah.
You take your shirt off.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
when
There's
you're
some
on
people that
your-
get naked, like if they in the bathroom right now, they would get naked and go.
Yeah. It's risky doing it in road games. I mean, you see that with George Costanza, but at home.
Yeah, road games are
Yeah,
tough.
if you're doing the shower, I guess taking the shirt off.
Well, yeah, but
But other than that, I can't.
Okay, all
I
right.
think the first person that said that was like Charlemagne. I remember him talking like if he took a shit in our bathroom right now, he would strip naked and like hang all his clothes up, take the he'd leave his shoes on.
Why?
They even have
He would leave his
shirts?
sneakers on, but he would take everything off and then put it all back on.
He's not talking about the old Charlemagne.
Oh.
The frick?
He's not talking,
That's what I thought he was talking about.
Who's that?
talking about Charlemagne.
Charlemagne's a god.
Who's that?
Extremely popular.
Oh, my God.
The
host.
ancient Charlemagne from like history
That's
books.
fair. That's fair.
You thought he was talking about
Okay, well, now it's just as bad that you don't know who that one is, that he doesn't know who this one is.
Charlemagne the
I don't know
God.
who the other one is.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
What's the worst shit? I got one. When you get out of the pool and like you're going through
No.
that, you're still a little dripping.
Wait a second. Yes, you're right. But do you guys every time you go into the pool feel like you have to go to take a shit?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna have a camaraderie thing.
Well, no, we're not.
Every time I go into the water in the pool, I feel like I have to shit.
You had a pool at your house.
I know.
Every time you
That's
jump in the
intense.
pool at your house?
Every time.
And you know he pissed in it every single time.
No, I wouldn't. My dad would beat the shit out of me.
Okay,
if I
there
did
you go.
that.
That's morals.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
bet Nicky Mush pissed in that pool.
He for sure.
Uh,
Nicky Mush. Well, it's a ricochet, but it's probably true.
it wasn't even a ricochet. I feel like it was a direct shot. All right,
I do
so
think the meanest thing you can do is find out when somebody's on vacation and shit in their pool.
That is pretty mean.
yeah, Rico. Why would you
Do that?
Where did that
Who
come
does that?
Sounds
Goddamn.
like you got a story.
Yeah, it sounds like that's.
I never did it, but I've
You know, Ed.
filed it away.
I mean, the fact that you added the fact, wait till they find out when they're on vacation and do it. You've definitely
Just leave a floater in their pool for days.
That's the meanest thing you could probably do to anyone. I've double-decked once.
Well, no,
Like on
I've,
top.
I never
What is
did that.
wrong with you, savages?
You want to know the meanest thing I've ever done?
That's an upper decker, not a double decker.
Okay.
You're gonna say take a shit on someone's mattress?
No,
That's the worst.
I
That's
was
the
I was in 9th grade at a party, and I had
this is
to
awful.
go to the bathroom, and I wiped it on a towel because there was no toilet paper, and then I didn't tell nobody. And the second person that went, unfortunately, was a girl, and then someone said that she did it, and I didn't meet the rumor that happened, but she was the one that got caught with the poop.
Did
on
it
the
ruin her life?
No, she turned out okay.
Okay, all right.
But I didn't feel good about it. I had to get off my chest.
You know, Ed got suspended in high school for getting caught shitting in a urinal. Like Eddie, our Eddie,
Did he fit in a urinal back there?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, you can ask him yourself. He's told the story before.
Bullshit in the guy's pool on
Okay,
vacation.
done.
Where's this
done.
going?
No more shitting.
So
we
mean.
used to have someone.
I got a list of people.
We had someone
What
who
I say
took-
doesn't matter.
We had someone who
Arya
took.
Stark.
We had someone who took literal shit in high school and rubbed it on the walls. Called him the Mad Dumper.
For our senior prank, we had a bottle. It was a little teardrop thing. It was called Liquid Ass, and we were dripping it on all the handrails and shit. It smelled beyond bad too.
7th
Beyond
grade,
that.
we used to have track practice outside the projects, and they would lock it so people couldn't shoot up. And I had to go, and I shit in a shoebox in my minivan, in my car, and it was hot. So like an hour later, my brothers were like, "Bro, it's still like cooking in here."
A friend of
What are
mine.
we talking about?
Friend of mine shit against football.
This is out of
locker
control.
once.
Top 5 shit I've ever taken, though, without a doubt in my life. Probably the best.
In the box?
In the box.
When you got to go,
Forgot to think about where the toilet paper was gonna go. Found Nathan's napkins in the glove box. Thank God.
Good
establishment.
Threw it in the garbage can, which is like 10 feet away. But I mean, it was still cooking in there.
Do we get all the crap?
Brandon?
Do we get all the shit out of our systems now, finally, guys?
All right, we have.
Yeah, that was a good start.
Speaking of shit, we have the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears
Transition.
See, we know what we're doing.
talking.
I'd rather have that conversation than talk about this fucking game.
Well, we gotta talk about this game because we're gonna have to build a parlay.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna build a parlay. Did anybody come loaded?
I did.
Well, you're suspended because you lost. No, you won. You lost
We
last
lost.
time.
We lost, but it wasn't
I think
suspended.
everybody's suspended.
Unless we love what you're bringing, but yeah, that's not how it works. I mean,
I feel
all right, I got a few legs to throw out there.
I got a few.
everybody bring one leg. You
have
keep
one-
bringing multiple
I have
legs.
one.
I got a good leg. I got a good leg.
Got a good leg.
Well, then I'll just be the
your best leg?
I'll be the bottom guy.
What's your best leg?
Field goals.
What's your best leg?
Justin Field over rushing yards.
Cole Kmet over 29.5 yards.
What's your best leg?
Montgomery touchdown.
I think we got it.
Motherfucker.
There it is.
I got Fields' first touchdown plus 850.
There it is.
All in fucking maniac.
That's a parlay.
They love him on the goal line.
Not putting first touchdown in
Got
the
to run the
parlay.
ball.
Such a fucking
I moved the Bears line to. I think they're going to win.
Does it?
Bears minus 2.5 plus 114.
Okay.
How's that?
If we don't want to go Bears heavy because that's a Bears heavy one, I can change mine to McLaurin.
I like the first four we had.
Okay, let's go with me then.
I liked field goals. I liked his. Fields over.
Fields over rush.
Komet over 29.
Mhm.
Montgomery touchdown. Actually, if we do all that, maybe maybe we do
Well,
have.
the field goals at least is both.
Yeah, but all three of those were Bears.
Yeah. No,
What about Wentz over picks minus 122?
See, he's
How
not
about some
he's not the
parlays?
biggest pick guy. He's a bigger fumbler.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Also true.
Actually, no, someone. Hold on.
I got
I
my
don't think you can put the picks in the
You
parlay
can.
plus. I've tried.
Or Fields pick
So-
over.
I built
Oh,
my
that- I
own.
think
It's
Mitch
under
might be right.
under 4.5 touchdowns, over 3.5 field goals. Wentz and Fields to throw a pick is plus
Does his own
950.
thing. Does his own thing.
No, I like
Plus
the
950
parlays,
for both
but
of them?
let's-
Oh, you
I
have
think
to
we
take
just
Say your own parlay
I
when
think
we're building
do
our
those- I think
parlay.
we do that parlay. What we just said.
Yeah. Okay. Over 3.5 field goals. Justin Fields over rushing yards. Cole Kmet over 29.5 receiving yards.
Mhm.
David Montgomery touchdown. That's your parlay.
Fucking Ev.
And we're not going to take the Bears because that's Bears heavy.
No, I don't want to side in this game.
No, I don't either.
It
But
is a
I'm just
pick 'em,
saying.
and we just lined out. If this hits, the Bears have to win the game, right?
I don't necessarily believe that either.
And
Well, I mean, if this hits,
It might be the only touchdown of the game.
I would lean towards the Bears winning the
Yeah.
Big Ev didn't put a touchdown. I'd almost say no touchdowns. It's gonna be
game. Wouldn't it
12.
be
did that last
Would it be
week.
great if it
no,
went
I
twice in a row? Like, could you rule out twice in a row? That would be a hell of a thing.
Crazy.
I have no basis for this, but I feel like when I took the over of Pittsburgh Cleveland a few Thursday nights ago, when everyone was hammering the under, like it was around 39, 40. I feel the same way. This game should not go over, but I'm taking the over. I just feel like
Do not take the over.
Turnovers.
Do not take the over in this game.
Turnovers.
taking the over
I'm not going to
individually.
let you do that.
I already marked it on my card.
That's stupid.
The over and Jack Eichel, baby. Let's have a night.
First of all, these teams can't score. The primetime unders this year are killing it. Thursday night football unders are 4-1.
Look what happened a few weeks ago. Pittsburgh Cleveland, same exact scenario.
How are we
I-
looking on this
those
parlay
offenses
plus,
are-
by the way?
Huh?
Does this look everything look right?
Fields
yes.
over rushing yards that high. It's 41.5.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, this is one of the few games left where Chicago has a chance to win. Fields took it into his own hands last week. I think he slings dick rushing the ball this week.
Actually, no, he did run very well.
Dick.
last week.
Slings dick.
He played. He threw well last week too in the second.
It's like it should be. Can you add Bears money line? See what it does.
Already 19-1's great.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Oh,
that.
no, I want to see two. If it goes to like 35, maybe.
I mean, is Kmet getting
Goes
targets?
to
Not really.
24
He's
to
got
1,
like
bro.
5 receptions on the year.
Yeah.
All right, question.
Oh, yeah. Can we bring that up?
Go what?
Is Kmet's not?
Yeah, let's
not many
find the
targets.
weakest link.
He is
Okay, I didn't-
going to be the safety blanket today. I'm telling you.
He always is, and he still doesn't get targets.
Today is
Fields only completes like 12 passes a
What's
game.
what's the Commander's pass
You know
rush
everything.
like?
I haven't said
It's
anything.
everything.
Mark. I haven't
Commander's defense is very very
said-
trash.
All, I saw they're all.
Complete trash top to
yeah,
bottom.
they're all guesses.
They're not. They got talent, but they're not like.
All right, Bears money line took it from 19-1 to 24-1. Is that worth the squeeze?
I would honestly take
don't think
Komet
so.
out.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, all right, take it off.
I think 19 is good enough.
19's good enough. There it is.
If I lose this one, I will be suspended from the next one.
All right.
I'll put my balls on the line.
While you lost your last one, it was like a good loss.
You know what's
Yeah, I
crazy?
didn't hold that against you at all.
Yeah, me and Smitty.
Ooze was like, just find one building block. And I'm not even saying it because it's mine. But, like, even in a primetime shootout, the Raiders-Chiefs field goals would have hit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like
The field goals in these primetime games has been.
It's even better with shitty teams, but it's like, yeah, we just have.
Also, I'm definitely betting this game to go to overtime just to have that thrill at the end of the night.
Yeah, probably.
That
Yo, you should start.
giving yourself an overtime bet
Five overtime tie.
in a bad game is thrilling.
You should start doing halftime ties too.
Yeah, I know, but it's just something about correctly betting that it's going to overtime, and when it goes to overtime, you're like, oh, I'm so sharp.
Is it going to be a 7-6 game with a 7-0 touchdown scored? They go for 2.
Very possible, very possible. But this is basically a pick 'em, so the overtime's probably going to be around. It's not going to be great, like 1,200, 1,300. That's the lowest it goes, and it'll get up to 1,900.
Who do you think is the better team, though? I really do think the Bears are better. Like, the Commanders suck.
I mean, I think they both suck.
Yeah, I know, but
But I think the Bears are. I mean, the Bears are at home and at least have. The Bears have pathways to hope, right? Every now and then, the Fields will just show you something, and Thursday night football against a bad team is a great opportunity for Fields to build a little hope.
Also, with the comments against Wentz this week, Wentz isn't exactly the guy who comes out and proves you wrong after something like that.
He's hurt. Ron Rivera's literally talking shit about him. Also,
Absolutely absurd comment, by the way.
crazy.
It's absurd.
The line does scare me, but at the same time, I feel like I keep betting Commanders in this spot because Vegas keeps giving them respect, and they just fall short week after week after week. I'm going with the Bears. If it loses, it loses. Commanders suck. I just can't keep betting on the Commanders. I can't do it.
They suck. They should have won last week.
There's a few
Which
that
is
should have
nuts.
won for sure.
Yeah.
But they just
Against a good Titans
I
team.
just can't keep betting on this team. I can't do it. I can't stomach it.
That's okay. Do whatever you got to do.
Probably win because of that, but
Yeah. So we've built our parlay. It's 19-1. I'm going to go over it one more time for everybody. It is Cole Kmet over receiving yards, 29.5. It is Justin Fields over rushing yards, 41.5. Over 3.5 field goals between the two teams, and David Montgomery to score a touchdown. That is 19-1 on your Barstool Sportsbook app. There you go. And that's is that parlay is presented by Fireball Whiskey, or is it just Pick Central presented?
Just
by
Pick Central.
Okay, sorry.
I really don't like that commit. But
I
love it.
highly
I saw
advise against
two
that.
of the last 3 games he had 40 yards.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull up Cole Kmet game log. Okay.
No, I just did it. I just did it.
Legit got like 5 receptions. this
Two,
year.
I literally just looked.
I understand. I'm gonna go through the whole thing though.
The first 2 games he had 0.
Yeah.
He had 40. He had like 19 and then like 45.
I mean, that's
The
where
40
did
and
you-
45 might have been reversed.
you pulled up a game log to get that, or
Yeah.
could he pull up a potential different game log?
I have heard the weather has been
You got it
shit
from
in
a-
Chicago too.
It's certified.
From the source.
All right, well, check it out. More important than the yards is targets, right? Because if they're not going to throw to him.
No, it's all about yards.
I understand that. To get yards, you need targets, don't you?
Yeah, but they could send
But
them on.
you could only
send
need
them on
one.
a fly route for 90 yards.
Oh, Komet going on a 90-yard fly route.
also 30 yards. That means Komet's going to get a third.
He got one
Fields
target in
over
week
all
1,
yards.
one target in week 2. His targets are up the last 3 weeks, 3, 3, and 4. He got his most targets last week.
Can we just?
He had four targets, 4 catches, 45 yards.
I'm putting my balls on the line. I like the pick, and if I'm wrong, I am suspended from next pick.
If you bet over 29.5 this year for Cole Kmet every game, you'd be 2-3. But that doesn't matter. Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, we.
They're all guesses.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
Great
like
price.
rushing yard. What's the rushing yards?
41.5.
That's a lot too.
It is.
The Montgomery one was 62.5. Herbert was 25.5. I didn't have a strong read on either. Montgomery did come back and play pretty good against Minnesota off the injury. The other stuff I was looking at, the Bears' run defense is allowing 180 yards a game. So their run D is bad. I was looking at Brian Robinson over at 47.5 because of that. And then, but I was
How
also,
much is he playing though?
he got main
like
carries.
9 yeah,
Yeah,
like
he got
9
carries last week.
And then also, well, my thought is Wentz is banged up. He's got the bicep thing. He's screwing everything up. The weather's bad in Chicago. I mean, I feel like the Commanders probably need to run.
They're both going to run the shit out of the
Yeah, I'm doing the FF Pod parlay one, and so I'm kind of recusing myself from
So everybody's got parlay.
Yeah.
Parlays everywhere.
Parlay Plus, baby.
Rico's making his own parlay. Smitty's probably got
now.
12 parlays.
I'm doing some research.
Okay.
So in the last 2 games, the Commanders gave up to tight ends 1 catch each for 7 yards. Philly's guy had 1 catch for 40 yards. Against the Lions, The Lions guy, who's their tight end? Hawkinson.
We're still
3 for
going over
26.
tight end thing?
It's just worth noting that the Commanders are pretty good against tight
Let's
ends.
all put okay. All right,
You
let's-
guys could all fuck
be honest.
yourselves
Let's
and
be
put
honest.
the pick in there.
Let's be honest. I mean, the
You guys don't know shit either.
the pick came from Marty Mush, so we need to really, really figure this pick out. This is probably bullshit.
Ingram had 4 for 28 week 1.
I think we figured it out. He said he's putting his
It's
balls
fine.
on.
Leave it on there.
Don't rushing yards. What's Justin?
Fine.
Fields'
Leave it
rushing
on
yards
there.
for the
Leave
past
it on
4
there.
games?
Leave it on there. I don't know.
What's the pick? Let's go pick
He had
out
a
every
6-yard
pick.
rusher was called back last week.
All right, we like turning on people in the chat. That's fine with me. Wentz
All right,
6-0 on Thursday night, 15 TDs, 2 INTs.
Okay,
He
fine.
just DM me.
All right. Justin Fields rushing yards the last three games.
Shit.
What did he say?
47, 52, and 47.
Pretty good.
Fields?
He would have hit the last 3.
But Komet would have hit the past 2.
Yeah.
2 of the 3, yeah.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
Well, I'm just.
Why are you guys ganging up on my friend Marty?
Yes.
Okay, he dates one coworker, and you
One.
guys just gang up on him.
Just one.
Bullshit. Just one. Except for that time he dated. Well,
No. Shut up.
okay, all right. Is he still mad at you?
Shut up.
Yes, Austin.
So I just laughed through the glass.
All right, chat. I completely made that up, so don't. All right. Major League Baseball. We haven't talked about that. Hopefully, that'll get White Sox Dave involved in the show.
He doesn't know.
No, I'll say this. I think this is the game. So the Bears structurally and fundamentally have been good as a testament to their coaching, I think. They just don't have any weapons on either side of the ball aside from a few. I do think that the Bears win this game big.
What do you mean they're structurally and fundamentally good? What the fuck does that mean?
In the right
What is
spot,
that?
they just stink. The players stink. But if they had weapons and good players and team speed on either side of the ball, they'd be a good team because I really do like this coaching staff and what they've done so far. I think the Bears win this game big. I really do. I moved the line to 2.5 at plus 122 or something.
That's huge.
It's not big.
He's winning huge.
I mean, they're dogs right now. Want me to move it to 6.5?
Can I have a 30? Can I have a 30? I need a 30.
There you go.
Okay, just I looked at the sheet and I started setting up the show and I said, let's move to Major League Baseball now to get White Sox Dave involved in the show.
Baseball played tonight.
Huh?
Not Yankees, at least. That's the only thing I care about right now.
Canceled already.
Are they already
Actually?
canceled?
107 tomorrow.
Wow.
Well, who canceled?
Yankees.
What day is tomorrow? Friday?
Friday.
Interesting.
I said, let's move to Major League Baseball. Let's get White Sox Dave involved, and you just started on a rant on the
Well,
Bears.
I mean, the Bears are playing. I know the team.
Brandon, they're fundamentally and structurally sound.
Shut up, Smitty, you fucking dipshit. Oh, let's talk some baseball.
Can we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about some fundamentally and structurally sound baseball teams.
You can do that. That's my bread and butter. Let's ride. Let's do it.
The National League, both series are now tied at a game apiece. Which underdog,
That's what I have.
the Padres or the Phillies, would you feel most comfortable winning the series? And I will end with Smitty because he is a Phillies fan. White Sox Dave, both National League series are tied. Do you think the Padres or Phillies stand the best chance to win the game now going home tied?
So who we got pitching for St.
Oh
They're not playing until
God damn
tomorrow. Gun to head, I'd say the Padres.
It's just a question. I don't have a gun.
Padres.
Why?
I think neither.
Go ahead. What are you doing?
I think
I'm
it's
looking at the fucking the
pitching match.
the pitching matchups.
all right,
and
well,
everything.
I think it's like
Not
five.
right?
I think it's
At
like
what time did he know he was
5%
coming on the
chance.
show?
I told him yesterday he had a
It wouldn't-
standing invite.
It
I think I have my answer.
It wouldn't shock me if the whole thing blows up.
Thank you,
It's
Big Al.
Phillies Padres.
I think it's the
5%.
Padres as well.
5%.
The way I think the pitching's gonna so it's gonna be Snell, Musgrove, and then Darvish in Game 5, which didn't pitch great, but I mean them getting the win last night was huge. I thought they honestly had a lot of guys on base late in Game 1. They could have stole Game 1 if they had some situational hitting. I think it's the Padres. Not that I think the Phillies have no chance because if Nola comes out and pitches well Game 3, they have a great chance. But
He's been giving up the go for
I think the
ball.
Padres. I think the Padres just have some momentum right now. The bats are hitting well. I mean,
There's also the situation where people look at the Dodgers and how good they are. Well, yeah, the Padres can't beat the Dodgers. Okay, well, the Dodgers in this incredible run of the last 15 years have won one World Series. So somebody beats them every postseason.
yeah. I mean, I think the
Somebody
Padres
beats
have a real
them every
chance.
postseason.
The only time they did it was Mickey Mouse bullshit season.
Yeah, it was the COVID year.
Joey, yeah.
Very true.
So somebody's
Joey B championship.
very likely to beat them, and the Padres are after. Didn't the Dodgers treat the Padres like ragdolls?
Yeah, the last 2 years.
They have, yes.
It's like
Especially this year.
14-5 this year, I think.
This, and it would make sense for the Padres to win this one.
how many one-run
The
games
momentum.
were? Do you know?
I don't know the answer to that question.
I feel like they lost.
That's
I feel like they lost so many
say-
of them, like 3-2, like 2-1.
say that is a statistic one-run games that evens out eventually over a large enough sample. So if it's been a bunch of 3-2 games, then here you go. You might be seeing the tides turn a little bit in the Padres' favor.
I think Philly in that ballpark could be pesky. I think I'd put Philly ahead of the Padres, but like I said to Morning, I think it's like 5% chance. I wouldn't surprise me if all year we've been like, oh, it's going to be a Final Four of like chalk. I do think it's Yankees-Astros. The NL side might blow up. I think it could be Phillies Padres completely. I think the whole thing might blow up.
May I?
I would love that.
Please.
I think the Padres have a better chance. I think if they play up to their potential, which they haven't done all year, they can beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers are definitely off. Phillies, it all comes down for them to Aaron Nola's start. If Aaron Nola is able to shut the shit out of the Braves like he did the past two starts against the Astros to clinch, and the Cardinals game 2 where he shut out, hasn't given up a run. 2 of his best career starts. He needs to have that tomorrow. The Phillies, if they want to win this series, they have to go up 2-1 because they can't win 2 in a row. I just don't see
They
that.
also during
Syndergaard going to get a start?
He might game 4. He
You
might.
agree though?
It
Like,
depends. It depends.
these games with the Phillies, they need to come out early because one day, like yesterday, when it was 0-0
yeah.
for a while, you knew the Braves were just going.
Well, you also had Zach Wheeler wheeling and dealing. Now, Wright also wheeled and dealed.
Yeah.
He obviously had the upper hand. Phillies had Bryce Harper lead off the second with a double, didn't get him in. 3 hits total. That was the only guy in scoring position all night. Philly is absolutely hammering Rhys Hoskins for his, quote, error, saying they cost him the game. They want his head on the chopping block. You know, he should have gotten in front of the ball. He should have at least knocked it down, if not made the play. But I'll tell you what, last time I checked my abacus, you can't win scoring 0 fucking runs in a game. So they got to come out and play like they did
But how often do you
One.
check your abacus?
too often. Brandon Walker.
Every day?
Too often. How often did Charlemagne?
Charlemagne probably did have an abacus.
He did.
Charlemagne was a ruler back in the day. And who
I
didn't
think Charlemagne.
who didn't know the new Charlemagne?
I didn't.
Oh, Charlemagne the God's way better.
He's a rapper and now TV personality.
Does Charlemagne do?
I don't think he was really a rapper, was he?
Charlemagne do?
He's a he's a huge like
thought he was a
radio
rapper
host.
Does he do Donkey of the Day?
He was definitely.
Yeah, he was the he's the big radio.
Has a lot of
I'm
He's
more
the biggest rap radio host there is.
I'm more upset at myself
has some
thinking
podcasts
Ev
as well.
meant the old Charlemagne when Ev didn't know who LBJ was.
What?
LeBron
You know who
James.
my fault.
LBJ was?
LeBron James.
Exactly. No, this is
What?
the
President?
Yankees fan base.
The president?
LBJ.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
That's okay,
What?
That's
Yeah, see, Brandon rips on me
laughing
for
at?
being a
can't
complete
fill his-
moron.
Again, I'm with.
What would you rather have? We're a fucking gambling company. You want to know who LBJ is?
Yeah.
Or
So he's the best better in the
Lyndon B.
company.
Johnson.
There you
Okay.
go. There you
Lyndon
go.
B. Johnson.
yeah, there you go.
You got there.
I was gonna say.
What? Hey,
Got a lot of info in there.
Don't give, if anyone says
gambler.
LBJ,
Don't fill
no
your
one's
head with
like
history.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh, yes,
I'm pretty
they
sure
are.
everybody.
everybody over the age
I
of
wanna
like 40 is doing that.
Well, that's the thing. We're not fucking 40.
Well, still,
we bring
I'd
one,
rather
all
he
right,
fills his head with stats.
next person that
I
comes.
was a sports kid my whole life. I've been lucky enough. Now I get to do
Next person
sports.
that walks
Best gambler
by,
at the
living.
company.
Hey,
Or
nobody's
Degrassi,
walking in the
no.
door.
if next person walks by, we're gonna get him down and say, "Who's LBJ?" I guarantee
Get
they
Enrique
say
in
LeBron
here.
James.
That's fine that say LeBron James, but they still know the other one.
Don't fill your head with
Or
that.
we'll ask. We'll ask.
Nonsense.
We'll ask. Yeah, that's why do I need to have that in my head?
Our best presidents have passed us anyway.
I can't believe you got there. Well done.
Yeah, I was thinking of myself. Too. I was
I
like,
gotta be honest. I would have never got.
How far past us are there, Rico?
Just one, maybe.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
my dad might be proud of me for that one. My dad's a history guy.
Absolutely. I mean, the Braves haven't announced a starter for tomorrow. It might be Strider, which would benefit them, but he's only going to go like 4 or 5 innings since he's coming off an injury. The Phillies have hit the shit out of Charlie Morton this year, which is shocking, and he hasn't pitched well at all leading up to the postseason. It was very uncharacteristic of him. Maybe he comes out tomorrow, finds his stuff, but if Morton against Nola, hammer the Phillies.
I saw that there's a good chance they're going to start Morton. I could be wrong on that.
That's where I
Some
thought
stuff
they
I
were
was
leaning,
just-
but
some
Big
stuff I was reading.
Big T's over there like, you'll Spencer Strider, Rebel Yell. No, I don't know.
All right, real quick, we're going to move to a little bit of college football. Last 10 presidents, White Sox Dave, go.
Last 10, not including Biden.
Right.
Last 10, Trump, Obama,
2,
Bush.
3.
No.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Bush, Clinton,
Mm-hmm.
Bush, Reagan.
6.
Reagan was that close.
Yeah, you can land this plane.
82
Ford
to
is a long
80
time.
or 80 to 84 would be.
No.
No,
That's
no.
Reagan.
That's Reagan.
Ford?
He won an 80.
Oh yeah, you're right. So 76
6 to 80. Yeah.
Is that LBJ?
No, you
God
fucking
damn it.
goddamn moron.
It's so good for a little
the
bit.
peanut farmer.
It was Carter.
Carter.
There you go.
All right, wait. All right, stop. Not Smitty. Who can go out? Carter. We still got 3 left.
After that.
Gerald Ford, Richard Nixon,
All right.
And
and LBJ.
Oh, that's a perfect
That's
person
good
to
work.
ask.
yeah, PFT.
That's a perfect
Oh,
person
but
to
yeah,
ask.
but PFT.
No, but just say
is smart.
No,
He's
wait
actually
till
smart.
LBJ.
All right, just shut up.
This
Shut
is
up.
this is an
Shut up.
instant answer.
Wait, very quickly. Who are
Is
you
mic on, guys?
Who are you rooting for tonight?
That's a sick outfit.
It is kind of cool.
Isn't good or makes you want to?
No, I like
let
it.
me ask the question.
Yeah. No, I asked the question.
No, because you're gonna cater to you.
All I'm gonna say is this. PFT.
Is this microphone on?
Yes.
It is.
Who is LBJ?
My friend from JMU, we called him LBJ.
All right, that's a good answer.
Giant hog.
But honestly, who is the first?
But that's referencing.
Who's the first? No, but you just gave it to him then.
I
didn't
Who's
give
the
it to
first
him.
person
I
you
mean,
think
Marty, I'm joking. LBJ is he's Lyndon Baines Johnson.
of? We asked the smartest person fucking here.
Who did you?
You
think?
said it was a perfect person.
No, he's too
LeBron.
smart though.
But he's the one.
I forgot
He's smart. He named his friend after LBJ's dick because he used to
too
get his
smart.
trousers.
I'm not that smart.
Yeah, you are.
You're very smart.
Smitty just beat me in trivia.
And we need
Not
someone
really. Not really.
a lot.
what the stats
We
say.
need someone a lot. Dumb.
Also a Washington fan that's by the where the president lives.
Yeah,
Wait, you think all Commanders fans know the?
Oh yeah, he goes to the White House.
No, but he
all the
lives
time.
he
I
lives
do,
right
yeah,
by there. He grew up by there.
trick or treat. Yeah. Go to his
hang out with them.
He probably knows. He probably saw him there.
LBJ is
Grew up by
like
Pennsylvania
one
Ave.
of the most famous acronyms of all time.
LeBron James is too.
He's not LBJ.
People call him LBJ.
He's Braun.
I don't think anybody's ever called him.
King James. I've heard him
Call
call
him LBJ.
So by the way, his initials are not LBJ. It's
true.
LJ.
Yeah,
LeBron
and
James.
if we were going famous LJs, I still think he's second.
Larry
'Cause Larry
Johnson?
Johnson was LJ.
Grandma.
Grandmama.
I mean, that's a guy we should ask right there.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Absolutely. What is he doing?
He got a
Why is?
I'm disgusted.
Safe space.
All right.
Billy, how or Rico, how are we doing with Billy right now?
You tell me, dude.
I don't think well.
Hey, Billy.
50.
Billy, come in here.
Well, wait,
I mean,
we gotta see the outfit.
Rico just requested asylum. He said safe space.
He's a good guy, Rico.
You can sit through this for five seconds.
He's sober.
Why didn't he come the first time?
Yeah, why didn't he?
Like a dog, you got to call him twice.
Yes. Bad dog.
Wave up a tennis ball in front of his face. Hello, Billy.
You guys just bring me in here so Rico doesn't talk?
No, we're not.
Oh.
Rico's fine. Don't worry about Rico.
That's very sharp.
How you doing?
PFT, if you could move a little bit. There you go.
So I get a note on my desk yesterday. It's from Content Kim
We brought you in to ask you a
I
question.
didn't ask you. I don't care about
Why are you coming in with material?
because I didn't know I was going to be in this costume until about 15 seconds ago.
All right. Question. Who is LBJ?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, but he's sneaky.
No, don't say yeah, but. Don't say yeah, but.
yeah, but.
LeBron.
Yeah, but.
There's no yeah, but. That's
What are we
the
talking
only
about?
answer.
You
That's
both.
the only answer.
You both picked the.
There is an argument, depending on context, that some people call LeBron LBJ.
No.
But he didn't say that. He said we asked who
He's
LBJ
school
is.
smart. It doesn't count.
Yeah,
He's not smart.
He went to
Yes, he is. He went to a smart college.
Look at him.
I'm an idiot. Anyone who thinks I'm
but
smart
he
is
went
an
to a smart
idiot.
college.
All right,
to
Billy.
a smart school.
Billy, go ahead.
I'll ask.
How you
Billy,
doing, Rico?
Billy. Go. Thank
Do you know that every time I walk by Rico, I just whisper pussy and he does nothing?
Okay, Billy. Just put
That's
the mic
bullying.
down and go.
That's bullying.
That is bullying.
That's not nice.
Also, you're wearing a goddamn skirt.
It's a kilt.
And
Bullying anybody in a
he's
skirt.
reformed and isn't supposed to do anything, so it's good for Rico. Don't do that.
Just drop him wherever, Billy. That's fine.
Ev Marty, you know LBJ's wife's name.
Lyndon.
It's also
No, it's Lady Bird.
LBJ.
Her name.
Lady
is
Bird Johnson.
Lady Bird
His
Johnson.
name's not Lady Bird.
It absolutely is.
Legal name.
Sounds like Larry Bird's wife.
This room is Smitty used to call. Nah, I don't. I'm not gonna say.
No. You got to say it now. You can't.
Smitty,
Well, now all of a sudden you're throwing jokes
against
out.
the rules.
Yeah, I'm allowing it.
he's fun. Yeah, Smitty used to take chicks home and start calling them call their certain parts ladybirds. That was just fucking.
Actually, I heard that too. I have heard that too.
They can't all be hits, Rico.
Can't book them all.
You can't have all.
I was trying to get code word in there and rattled. It's people start telling lies. You get a little rattled.
They can't all be hits.
You know what?
It's a gambling show. We miss a lot of our picks.
That was bad, you know?
And
It's
you two,
okay.
No, you two don't get off the hook. Because no, stop. You both picked the guys walking by. You said this guy will be perfect. And when they came in and gave
Those
the
are the first two
I
people
was
to walk
adamant
by.
against PFT.
I can guarantee that person.
No.
That person right there, Cody, would he's younger.
Get him in here. Get him in here.
I apologize.
I'll text him.
I apologize for bringing it up.
All right.
No, I'll text him though.
This is okay. Do you have something?
What?
No.
Eventually, somebody's going to be as dumb as you and not realize who it is.
We're really just finding the dumb people.
Yeah,
Oh, he's our age.
but it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. What do you mean it doesn't matter? It does. You're our age. You're older.
Billy's
You're
younger
older.
than you.
You're older.
Billy's a nerd.
You're older.
How old are you?
He a nerd.
Billy is younger than
5
you.
years young or older than you. What does that have to?
I just said you're older. That's older.
Billy.
He's went to a smart school.
Shout out to Ev for getting Jimmy Carter. Holy shit.
Yeah, right. That was wild.
It was
I
good.
think I had like a blackout moment. I just like Jimmy Carter.
Still alive.
It's in my head.
Still kicking.
They're in my headphones. They're gone.
98 or something. isn't
Yeah.
it?
Brandon Walker voted for him.
What did Brandon vote for?
He was the president when I was born.
Who did you? Let's do the more important question. Who did you just vote for?
Huh?
Who did you just vote?
Oh, you want
What?
a beer thrown at you?
Oh, midterms hadn't got here yet. All right, so here we go.
Reflection.
College football.
How about that in? Never mind. Inflation.
Does that make you happy that we're all paying more for goods and services?
I just read the news.
We're making the same.
Well, some of us aren't making the same way. Sucks, Dave.
I mean,
Anyway, Rico, do you know how much I make?
Yeah.
I've been watching your contract negotiations. God damn. You should have got on the Brandon Walker train, buddy. Anyway, college football. If you are the best head coach in the country and you're looking around for a job, I believe Auburn's the best job available. It's also the worst job available. That's another discussion for another time. Nebraska and Wisconsin both offer you their head coaching job for the next 5 years at $2 million a year. $4 million a year. Which job do you take?
I don't even think it's a question.
It's definitely Wisconsin.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Easier to win.
No doubt.
If
Hey,
that
your
makes
fan
sense.
base
I
is
think-
way less delusional at Wisconsin too on expectations. I think.
You go 10-2 Wisconsin, they are thrilled.
Nebraska
Absolutely
fans.
thrilled.
Yeah,
still
but I
think-
mean, Brandon, you're old enough to realize the Tom Osborne days. You win in Nebraska.
Well,
you
once-
were king.
That's so long.
But
I
once
know
you
it's so
lose-
long, but
Smitty, once you
the guy became fucking governor.
once you lose it in college football, once you lose it, you can't get it back.
Really
from
hard to get
Nebraska.
back. Miami
Because
kind of.
you're not in a talent-rich area. Like Alabama can lose it and get it back because they're in the South.
That's Nebraska's biggest thing. Moving to the Big Ten, they don't have the natural recruiting grounds in Texas.
Miami
that
got
they
it
had to
back.
when they were in the Big 12.
No, they
Miami's in Florida. Miami's
bit, yeah.
Miami doesn't have to leave their neighborhood to get elite
Exactly
recruits.
right.
think
So
Miami's
you gotta go to Oklahoma. you
Nebraska has to go
Texas.
5 states away.
Wait, what did you say? You think Miami's back? What were you saying?
No, but
No,
we've
so they got- they
done it
got back.
before.
They got
We've done it
back.
before. All right, Cody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
It is 3 words long. Are you ready?
Those are the most comfortable pants on the planet.
God damn it.
Those do look comfortable.
They're very comfortable. I feel.
Who we talk? Who can we?
Those KFC joggers?
I get a little of the inside.
No.
I was gonna.
That's what they look like.
They do kind of look like.
Can we talk some
Yeah.
pants with them?
they're very,
Jesus.
like, I'm trying to promote the brand, but
These are good.
Cody, here's your question.
Oh, those are rich people. too.
Now I know he's doing it to bother me, and that's okay. All
I
right.
see the logo. No free ads.
Who is LBJ?
It's not a trick question.
Who was your
Everybody shut the fuck up!
who was your first thought?
first it's gonna be LeBron James.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You guys are fucking crazy people.
Continue. All right, go ahead.
What?
Thank you.
You don't.
You can leave.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Get out. Leave
That's
those.
You the other one,
that's
though,
the
right?
answer.
Wait, hold on. How old are you?
27.
Our
Made
age.
that's my point.
Again, but Billy's younger than you, and he
He's
Went to a really smart college.
But we know him. He's not smart. Don't say
But he's
he
like a- but he's
he
like
can
a-
play football. They put him on the team.
He had like a 35 on his ACT or something.
Shut up.
Crazy.
Really?
No, like he
smart's
went to
different.
a
Well, we should
school,
really
you have
re-
to be smart.
Yeah, you went to a smart college.
Review the ACT is all I'm saying.
I didn't even take the ACT.
ACT's hard.
Well, better than I did.
I'm actually interested. What'd you get on your SAT?
SAT Northeast.
I didn't take an SAT.
You didn't take an SAT?
That's
We
What'd
only
you get on the
took
ACT?
30.
What was your score for when you guys took it? Like, was it 1600 or 20?
Ours was 1600.
Ours was 24.
I never took the
24.
SAT.
Yeah, we didn't take SAT.
How do you guys not take it?
Take the ACT.
There's
in the
different
Midwest.
college standard tests that you can take.
Yeah.
Like Northeast, I feel like we only like no one I knew took ACT.
I took it.
Yeah,
That's how it was
we
for
were
us.
all-
I took
Only if
it
you,
once.
like, try and
'cause,
go to Ivy
one
League.
college I was looking at like asked for it or whatever,
Yeah.
so I took it. But what did Zach Morris get on his SAT?
1502.
Very good.
Good with
If you
numbers.
if you took the SAT or the ACT now,
Sub 20.
what percent lower would you get than you got? Would you be a 30% worse, 50% worse? Like how much worse would you? be?
I spell my name wrong on multiple.
Like
times.
I got a 30. I would think right now I'd be lucky to get 21 or 20.
SAT, I'd have.
Yeah, I'd say 20. I think 20 to 25%.
You know what I think
Math
is
and
an ex-
science would be impossible. I
Yeah.
don't remember how to do algebra or trig or anything.
My kids are going through math right now, and my 8th grader said, "Daddy, can you help me?" And I said, "No, I can't.
I've
There's nothing I
actually
can do."
cannot.
I think there's an X factor too of like when was the last time you sat down to take a long test? I think we'll get like I don't know if I could do a 4-hour
I
test.
don't. The
True, too.
weekly loser have to take the SAT.
Oh.
Or the
Well, we have our first weekly loser. God damn, that'd be embarrassing.
Rough.
because I don't.
That's a
wanna
really
be
good
doing- I don't
one.
want
I
to
thought you
make.
had to take one portion of it.
I don't want to take.
4 hours is a lot. For
yeah, I think that's a month. I think that's a month.
That's like a month or like year.
No, guys,
a year.
Are you allowed to go into a high school and take the test?
Anybody can take
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
set it up. No,
Really?
it's a good.
Even after?
Let's do this. Weekly loser for next week. Whoever has the worst record between Monday and Friday has SAT or ACT
Which one's longer?
ACT is shorter.
The shorter one.
Shorter one.
has to take the ACT.
That's a great idea.
All right, there it is. So that's for next week.
And you know what? We could set an over/under on that person's ACT
Yeah.
and bet over/under. that would be fun.
responsibly.
I think you're gonna have to bet.
Artie,
under.
what'd you get on your SAT?
The one
Barbecue
that
sauce.
I got. I got caught cheating. I got 2,000.
That was good.
It's only 1,600 points.
No, it's 2,400 for.
Yeah, the new
Hold on.
I'm old as dirt.
Yeah.
Are we?
That was a phenomenal
Oh,
score.
we're just gonna ignore the.
No, we're not. I mean, yes, we are going to ignore it.
What?
You got caught cheating?
I got my first SAT I got like a 1,400.
Yeah.
My next one I got like a 1950, and
Yeah.
they were like, "There's no chance in hell you could have went up that much." And they sent me like I would have had to go to court, and my dad was like ready to go to court, and I had to tell him I would like crack in court, and I got a 0.
Perjure yourself?
Yeah, I was like, Dad, I can't do that. It was bad.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
Credit for your pops for going down with you.
He was no, he didn't think I cheated.
Well, that's what I mean. For like,
Yeah, and then
You got to tell your dad you cheated.
Yeah,
Did he
and then
whoop your
he's
ass?
Like that. It was a bad night.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Bad nights be me.
Yeah.
He
Most nights probably though.
he stole my car once. Yeah,
Okay.
it was my fault.
All right, college football. Here are the lines I picked out to discuss quickly. Okay. Notre Dame has won 3 games in a row. Notre Dame has been pretty good. Notre Dame hasn't been beating teams by a lot of points. They beat BYU 28-20. I don't know what the final score of Carolina was. Cal was
12.
pretty close.
They won by Carolina.
Won by 12. Cal was pretty close.
Yeah.
They're 17-point favorites against Stanford, a Stanford team who will probably – they got to fire David Shaw at the end of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you want it back. Go.
Give me that candy. 17. Notre Dame's not going to blow them out. Stanford's pretty pesky.
Yeah.
They can move the ball. And like I
I
said,
feel like that's a lot of fucking
I
points.
said it on Pick'em, and they jumped on me. I was like, Stanford's like desperate. And they were like, what do you mean desperate? Like, what are they playing for? I'm like, desperate for a fucking win. Desperate, like, show some pride. Like, I don't know, 17, give me Stanford.
And
And I think
back to the
Stanford stinks, but Stanford went up and down the field with USC, who's really good.
Stanford should have won last.
Should have won the game.
They gave
too,
away
100%. I was on the right
Oregon
side.
State last week. They should have won. That was crazy.
Left a lot of points against USC, who's beating the world out of people. Stanford can get it going. 17.
I think that line's pretty crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Notre Dame
And the total's only 53.5.
Notre Dame wouldn't have covered that score against anybody this year, and they played some worse teams, a couple worse teams than Stanford.
Give it to me.
Arkansas is +1 at BYU. Arkansas started off 3-0 in the top 10. Some people that are very educated in college football said they were a fraud and they would fall out. They did. I said that. They're +1 at BYU. Basically a pick 'em. It's been hovering around that even spot the whole week. What do we make of the Hogs and the Mormons?
I ain't taking Arkansas. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I think BYU's the play.
I think
good
it
at
is
home.
too. All right, continuing in the ranked matchups. USC plus 3.5 at Utah. This is one where me and Big Ev are diametrically opposed on these spots. I love USC.
Love Utah.
I love
Utah smash.
everything about Utah is based on them being the home team. It's based on them being a tough place to play, and it's based on kind of history, and all that's true.
And two
And the
dead
helmets.
teammates.
And all that's true. All that's true. USC's better.
Yeah.
USC's better
I
than.
don't know. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
better.
I think they're well. Okay, in my
I don't know
in
if
my
they're
betting
better.
opinion here, I'm coming from the stance that they're better. So that's what I'm
That's
going with.
fine.
I think they're better. I think their defense is pretty good, and people don't give it credit. Their offense is really good, and they haven't really had a chance to flex their muscles yet. I think at Utah, when people think they're going to fold, Lincoln Riley's a pretty good fucking coach. Caleb Williams is a good quarterback. Utah's lost twice to Anthony Richardson and to DTR, both mobile quarterbacks, and this is the best mobile quarterback they've faced yet. I love USC. Love them.
I think DTR might be just as good as Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is a better thrower.
I don't
TR
know.
is really good.
He's very good.
He's good. He is a
He's
good
better. He's a
player.
better athlete. Caleb Williams
You
can
have
throw the ball
Caleb
better.
Williams ranked as quarterbacks.
I have him like I think in my rankings I have him 4th in the country so far this year.
He's very.
He's
He's
three.
great.
I was going to say 3.
Hendon Hooker.
He also has Will Rogers too, which is not true. He's not the second best quarterback.
Will Rogers has thrown for 2,200
Will
yards.
Rogers is
Will Rogers has
Not the
thrown for
second best
2,200 yards and 22 touchdowns. and
Where's-
just 3 picks.
Caleb Williams is better than Will Rogers.
where's
Oh, well, he hasn't been. His stats are not even all that good.
Where's
No, you can't.
Stroud?
You
They haven't
can't.
even scored that many points.
You can't do all stats.
Okay, well, you kind of can with all the weapons.
But you got-
that
but
USC
also
has.
you-
With all the weapons that USC has, with all the fucking weapons, you got Mario Williams, you got Jordan Addison. He's scoring 30. He's scoring 27. He's scoring 14. Where's the fucking 50-point explosion from that goddamn offense?
So then why do you think USC is so good?
I think it's coming. Yeah, it was nice. That was a good point.
Spun you around a little bit there.
did.
where's Stroud then?
Stroud's one.
One.
Obvious.
With a
Bryce?
bullet. Oh yeah, Bryce is like 5. Bryce hadn't been that great this year.
Been hurt.
Stroud's been on.
been
Stroud's
hurt.
Texas game.
He's been hurt. He's
Did you watch him against Texas A&M? He was terrible.
But I mean, Bryce Young's not the 5th best quarterback in the league.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think he's had the 5th
Still.
best season so far.
You're saying right now? Just
I said through
because?
6 weeks of the season,
Okay,
who been the best quarterbacks?
I was thinking more. I'm sorry. I was thinking more like an NFL draft.
I would say, okay. Well, who's? I would have Caleb Williams 3 then, behind Bryce Young and behind
That's what I was saying.
behind. Okay, very
You
good.
agree?
But see, I actually put out a rankings of quarterback to this.
Oh, I did.
Season so far.
Hey,
couple
Brandon,
of
where
weeks.
do you
that.
have
That's what I was putting
Todd
out.
Centeio ranked, quarterback for the undefeated James Madison Dukes? They're in the top 25. He's played really well this year. Is he in your top 20?
He's not.
That's a mistake then.
They're just so good elsewhere that I don't notice the quarterback as much. They're good 1 through 22.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
But the quarterback probably top 10.
I mean, I did have Austin Reed from Western Kentucky. I have a group of 5 quarterback in there. He's been excellent. And
What's their
Grayson
record?
McCall.
I'm sure they're undefeated.
you
right?
think you think a quarterback is solely responsible for his team's record?
No, I don't believe that. I think he has a large influence on it though.
I hope JMU loses this week. That's what I hope. Look, quickly, Clemson minus 3.5 at Florida State.
Anyone else think this is low?
Of course it's low.
Yeah, we touched on
That's
it.
why it's a hard line.
That's why it's a.
Dave thinks it's Dave thought it was accurately priced. He's like,
Why?
night game for Florida State. Like, I think
Florida
it
State just lost to Wake Forest.
seems like a rat. Seems like Clemson's the easiest bet in America.
Florida State just lost to a backup quarterback for half the game. Like,
Wouldn't Rat beat
Casey
Florida
said something
State?
too. I've seen Casey once all week. The only thing she's like, "What's up?" She goes, "Why is Clemson only minus 3.5?" Like,
Wouldn't that
legit.
Rat beat Florida State? Like, wouldn't you think take Florida State here? Is it so?
I think people are. I think it's encouraging people. It's encouraging people to take Clemson, right?
I think it's encouraging to people to take Florida.
You know,
State.
if you're
It's
thinking,
encouraging.
if you're a gambling brain,
Right.
Florida
Gambling.
State.
It's encouraging casual people say, "Oh, my God, Clemson minus 3.5. I got to bet them."
Yeah.
It just the only thing that scares me is just how good Clemson's front seven is.
Yeah.
But their secondary is not great, and Florida State has some good receivers. I think it's what Jordan Travis shows up because he was great in that first half of NC State. Second half they disappeared. The offense disappeared. That's the only thing I'd be afraid of that happening. But they are at home this time. I don't know.
I like the under. Pretty
If
defensive.
I had to take it, I almost think it's. That's just my philosophy. I have to take Florida State, but scary.
Syracuse might be the team that goes undefeated the longest, who might not be any good.
Not that good.
Syracuse is at home this week against NC State. NC State lacking their quarterback, and they brought in a quarterback the other day that was just
stinks.
he's just not good. I know we kind of went round and round about it a little bit, but
I just said I thought he played decent considering the circumstances. I didn't think
they wouldn't even let him.
I didn't think
throw.
he lit the world on fire.
They wouldn't
but
even let him throw.
What's
when he came in, they didn't really need. I don't know. I thought he just steadied the ship. That was my only. That was
NC State plus 3.5 at Syracuse.
Why is the line not moving? Is more of my question.
It's plus 3.5. NC State.
Right? Did I write?
So
it
Leary's
down?
Definitely out.
Leary's out. Leary's
What
out.
I'm hearing is Leary's out. Yeah.
Is that over under?
The shoulder looked bad when
I
he
see
walked off.
44.5.
You do?
Okay.
So why is Syracuse
41 and a
More
half.
41 and a
I
half.
don't see 44.
Why aren't we seeing?
I like the under when it was 44.5, not 40.
How'd you see the first 4, not the second?
I don't know.
So
It's like 40.5.
why aren't we seeing Syracuse 4 yet? Why haven't we seen Syracuse 4.5?
I think I'm more concerned with Ben Mentz's vision right now. Are you okay?
I got bad vision.
See a 4 at the left, but that
The only-
middle number.
I swear to
can't
God,
tell.
he's staring right at me.
Are you staring at me?
No. But okay, all right. Okay, so
NC State's defense is pretty good.
NC State's defense is very good.
Really good.
But Syracuse has this. Syracuse, and at home, they just.
This is probably a game I want no part of with the quarterback
I agree.
That performance against Louisville week 1 was good. By Syracuse.
Because I mean, they honestly they
They beat Purdue. Purdue's good.
They did. That was they were lucky. They made plays when they needed to. That was impressive win all at home, but they could have lost Virginia home. And Virginia is
Now this is the biggest spot in on the whole board where they're telling you what to bet, and I got to go quickly. Oklahoma State plus 4 at TCU. I think Oklahoma State's better. They've already won at Baylor. TCU being a 4-point favorite, I have to bet TCU.
Gundy is ridiculous against the spread.
Nothing about this game says TCU should be a 4-point favorite to me. That's why I'm betting TCU.
Yeah, I'm going with the over. I'm staying away from the sides, but I'm on the over.
All right, Minnesota minus 6.5 at Illinois. Kind of weird to me. Illinois number 24 in the country. Very good defense. Minnesota last time we saw them was very uninspiring, but they didn't have Ibrahim.
Running back out?
I think he's back, right?
Is he back?
I'll take Call's advice and take.
I think
Minnesota.
Ibrahim. I think he's coming back.
Yeah.
I think Illinois does look a little ratty as a pretty obvious home dog.
And with the Satowski, that he is god
We'll
awful.
talk Alabama and Tennessee tomorrow. We'll talk Penn State and Michigan tomorrow. We'll talk about all the big ones tomorrow. But sometimes in life you have to say F it and free your fire. It is time for the Barstool, not the Barstool. It is time for the Fireball F it pick of the day. We are gamblers. Sometimes you say F it and you make the pick. Which one of you is it? Is it Big F or Rico? All right,
Rico,
today
you hit yesterday?
the Fireball.
What did I give you yesterday?
I don't know. I did it yesterday and I didn't
No.
hit. The Fireball F it pick of the day with Rico Bosco. Go Rico.
Jordan Alvarez, home run.
Going back to the well for what you were going to give the other day.
Yep. Guy's a big bet. I think the Astros are going to win. I think they got woken up a little bit in a close game. Astros are the better team. He loves hitting them at home. He hits well at home in postseason. They do well against the Mariners at home. Last 38 games, 31-7. Ding dong.
All right, there's your Fireball F it pick of the day. Discussion for a later time. Does he hit the most impressive home runs currently in Major League Baseball? He hits long.
He's got a fucking.
Yeah, he's a
Majestic.
big bat.
It's majestic home runs.
Of all time, I still say it's Vladimir Guerrero. I don't think that's debatable.
Griffey hits him. Griffey swing,
But
man.
Vladdy hit it on the floor, man.
Home,
Like
Oh, I'm talking about majestic. Home
Majestic.
runs.
What Albert
Griffey
Griffey's
swing
got
was-
Griffey.
Albert, he has that true like home run swing that
Yes.
like
impressive.
Up, he just has that real up.
Impressive.
And then,
though,
of
is
course,
Vladdy.
roided up McGuire hit. Just absurd.
Primetime Robinson Cano had a beautiful swing.
Oh, yeah. It was so pretty.
All right, picks. We will start with Smitty because he is the first one in my vision. Go
All
ahead,
right,
Smitty.
get ready, boys. We got ourselves
Oh,
a
God
night of
damn it.
cooking. We got under Astros, Mariners going opposite of before. We have West Virginia home cooking in Morgantown, money line and plus 3.5. We're gonna need the picks up here if we can.
Yeah, Smitty's cards probably.
Just before, while we segue, do we offer hockey player props at the Barstool Sportsbook? Does anyone know?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah, we definitely do.
We,
right?
do, we
Pretty sure
definitely
we
do.
Whole scores, yeah.
Oh, okay.
UCF against Temple. Temple hasn't let me down
Worst
yet.
person in the world.
Look, Temple was tied with Memphis. Memphis was like minus 18. They were tied at halftime. Memphis still covered. Panthers Islanders over 6. This might be the only game the Flyers win all year. Let's put it out there. Might be the only game Flyers win all year. And when Jack Eichel hits a hattie, all you guys are going to be blowing me tomorrow consensually.
All right, Marty Mush.
Man, that's outrageous bets.
Just whatever.
Commanders money line.
I got the slips, baby.
Honestly, don't know. Komet over 29.5 and McLaurin over 54.5.
All right, Big F.
West Virginia plus 3.5. I'm taking a shot at Temple. They've been a little better with EJ Warner, with Kurt Warner's kid at quarterback. I actually got the hook 23.5. Bears Commanders under 38 and Bears plus 1. Also for the midday people, I'm taking a shot at the Mariners and the under 7.
All right, I guess I'm on this island by myself unless Ben Mintz is with me. I like Baylor -3. I look at the game. West Virginia has been losers this year. Every time they get in a spot, they lose. They figure out ways to lose. Baylor -3 on the road at West Virginia. Temple +23. Same thing Big F said. Under 38 Bears Commanders. I love it so much. Primetime unders and 2 bad offenses. What's not to love? Ben Mintz.
I actually do have the other side. I got West Virginia +3.5. I think the Mariners are still done off. They blowing that to take the Astros by running half at a decent price. First half under Baylor, West Virginia. And the FF pod parlay I did is +850, waiting to get boosted. It's Brian Robinson over, Wentz under passing yards, and Bears to win.
White Sox Dave.
I like Fields' first touchdown +850, Bears -2.5 +114, and Wentz over half a pick at -122.
Rico Bosco.
Field goals over, UCF first half -11.5, Astros money line. I got 2 parlay pluses cooked up in there.
All right, fair enough.
And we're all taking our parlay plus.
Yes.
There you go. And the Pick Central parlay, it is Cole Kmet over receiving yards, 29.5, over Justin Fields rushing yards. It is Dave Montgomery to score a touchdown, and it is over 3.5 field goals. It is +1,900 on the Barstool Sportsbook app. How about that memory, boys?
He's going to hit quick, or
It's
he's
gonna be
get
you or me
0
that fucks
yards. He's going to get 0 yards or hit fast. Either one.
I don't know. I can see.
He has
I can
been
see it. I can see it being an overtime, and Cole Kmet has 22 yards, and they're driving for a field goal, and like he.
Oh, he's going to catch it up for like 15 yards, and it's going to be a holding penalty. And
Yeah, or he catches an 8-yard pass, and he like sidesteps and loses 2 yards, something like
The other
that.
night, because we needed it, when you get pass interference on you, should it count for your
Bro,
yards?
I said it should.
And I'm gonna leave you with one joke. Smitty brings a lady back to his house, and calls her parts Ladybird.